Kaito strides into the lounge, eyes scanning the unfamiliar faces. He spots Rika Ayase, sitting alone by the window, staring at her rank on her tablet. Number 630. Her brow is furrowed, fingers drumming restlessly on the table.
Mind if I sit?
Rika glances up. She recognizes Kaito. She gestures toward the chair, but her eyes return to the screen.
Sure, knock yourself out.
You seem down. Everything okay?
Rika lets out a small, frustrated laugh, her fingers still nervously tapping.
Rank 630. It's not okay. I've trained for years, but it's never enough.
Kaito frowns, leaning back.
That's just a number. It doesn't say who you are.
Rika finally meets his gaze, a flicker of skepticism in her eyes.
Says the guy who laughs at his rank. Don't pretend like it doesn't matter here.
Kaito chuckles, scratching his head, his grin returning, though slightly softer this time.
Well, 890's just a starting point, right? You're only stuck if you think you are.
You don't get it. Being stuck this low, it's pressure. It's like everyone's waiting for me to mess up. My family, my friends, they expect me to climb, but
Then climb. Prove them wrong.
Rika pauses, her gaze steadying as she watches Kaito's unshaken confidence.
You're crazy, you know that?
Kaito laughs, playfully bumping his shoulder against hers.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Kaito leans back in his chair, glancing up at the ranking tower in the distance. We cut to Akari, alone in a sleek, minimalistic training space. He stands with his eyes closed, breathing deeply, the room eerily quiet. The ranking screen blinks on the wall. Akari Raiden rank 7. Akari's eyes open slowly, the red in them glowing faintly. He stretches out his hand, and the air crackles with electricity. Sparks dance along his fingertips, his expression unreadable. A quick flash of lightning fills the room, the sheer force of it vibrating the walls. Akari pulls his power back, eyes closing again as he steadies himself. His shoulders tense as he senses something. His father's stern voice echoes in his mind. You're holding back, Akari. You'll never be ready at this rate. Akari's expression hardens. He knows the weight of the expectations on him. Kaito strolls through the hallways. Suddenly, a chime rings out from the overhead speaker.
Attention students! Kaito Yukimura, report to the combat arena for your first mock battle!
Kaito blinks, the announcement hitting him harder than he expected. He rubs the back of his neck, chuckling nervously.
A mock battle. Guess it's time to get serious.
He heads toward the arena, the tension building with each step. Kaito enters the massive arena, the atmosphere crackles with anticipation. At the far end of the arena, Ryota Kurogane, number 215, steps forward, cracks his knuckles as he sizes Kaito up. A smirk forms on his lips, clearly amused by the mismatch.
They're really making me fight someone ranked this low?
Kaito swallows, his carefree grin faltering just for a moment before he steels himself. He steps forward, letting his bravado take over.
You might be surprised.
The ranking screen above them flashes with their names and ranks. Kaito Yukimura, rank 890. Ryota Kurogane, rank 215. Ryota cracks his neck, clearly unimpressed.
You're not gonna last 5 minutes.
Kaito's eyes harden. Despite his easygoing nature, there's a fierce determination burning underneath.
Guess we'll see about that.
The crowd stirs, whispering and betting on the outcome, but Kaito's focus is solely on Ryota. His fingers twitch slightly as he prepares himself mentally for the battle.
Combatants, prepare for battle!
The arena grows quiet, the energy in the room thick with anticipation. Kaito's heart races, but he stands tall, eyes locked on Ryota, ready to prove himself. The silence lingers for a tense beat before the air crackles with energy and the countdown begins.